right, cool. So we have our YouTube live. What's up, everybody? How you doing over here? And then we have our Instagram live. What's up, guys? How we doing today? So today, one of my goals is to take you through a kettlebell flow. Now, I'm going to give a few more minutes, maybe 1 more minute to 2 more minutes for people to hop on. But the big piece here, guys, is I want you to grab a lighter kettlebell. What's up, Liam? Thanks for hopping on today. What's up, Sport Online? What's up, everybody? Good morning from sunny Florida, Orlando, Florida. So grab a light kettlebell. You don't need anything heavy. For reference, I'll be using a 14 kilogram kettlebell. So 30 pounds, not too much. Some of the programs I've brought you through were very high intensity, lots of sweating. Today we're going to potentially sweat, we're going to get warm, but my goal for you is to memorize a new flow and maybe for you to learn something new in kettlebells that you might not have done before. So before we start off with our first few exercises with the kettlebell, I want to take you through a quick body weight warm-up for me and for you guys. So bear with me as we find the sweet points for both systems. So your kettlebell you can keep next to you. I'm going to move it to the side a little bit so I have some room. The big goal here is I want you to plant 1 foot down. So for me, my right foot, this one right here, is not going to move for the remainder of my activities. So I'm going to take a big step forward. I'm going to thrust my hips forward. I'm going to create that rotation, so I'll feel a nice stretch in my hip flexor. I'm going to keeping my back heel down, letting my head fall back, letting my hands come up, letting my chest open. I'm going to take a deep breath. Take a step back. I'm looking for a staggered stance, so my toe and heel opposites are parallel, and I'm going to fold, and I'm going to repeat that again 1 more time. Big step forward, keep that hip planted, that foot planted, let your head fall back, take a breath, take a step back, fold everything, try to get your eyes to peek through your groin, get your hands come up, take a breath. Now we're going to go into a side lunge. So I'm going to drop my left foot into the side lunge position, so the side of my hip. I'm going to push into the hip, get a little groin stretch. I'm going to reach across. Take a breath. I'm going to cross this left foot over and in front of the right foot. I'm going to bow this way, and again, just stretching out this side. So again, to the left, a side lunge. We're just loosening up before we add a kettlebell in today. And now going across. So again, try not to let that planted foot leave the ground. We're going to rotate out, so keep that right foot where it is, and go into a transverse lunge, so a rotational lunge. And then we're going to rotate inwards. 1 more time, rotate out. Open up your hips, lock that front knee, rotate in. So we're going to hit that same concept 2 times on the opposite side. Plant your left foot down. If you're staying with me, lock it in. Big step forward with your right foot. Drop into that stretch. Take a breath. Take a step back. Staggered stance. Soft bend in both knees. Put that hamstring to wake up. Again, forward step. Take a breath. Backward step. Let those hamstrings light up. Take a breath. We're going to drop into a right side lunge if you follow me, so put more pressure into that right hip. I like to push my left hip and hand together. Get a little more stretch. Coming across. Good. Pushing into the other hip. Deepening that stretch. Good again. We're going to go to the side lunge. And this is Batman. If you've never seen Batman, it's my son. Okay, he's my best friend. All right, and we're pushing into this hip. We're going to rotate out. So over that transverse lunge, rotate in, rotate out, rotate in. Cool. So I'm going to come over to the screen. If anyone has any questions or had any comments, I'm just going to read through real quick so I can answer anything I can. The remainder of today's program is all about going through the kettlebell flow. So we're going to break down the flow into exercises. Okay, so we're going to start off. Hey, Claudia. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I love that you guys are participating and saying hello. It makes me stoked. Only Fitness you getting involved. Yeah, feel free to shout out where you're from. So you throw your name out there. If you're looking to connect with me on Instagram, you'll find me at The Crazy Trainer. So we're going to start off with the first movement. We're going to go figure eight to waiter's clean. And then we're going to reverse it figure eight. So I'll show you two angles, okay? So let's grab our kettlebell. Let's place the kettlebell in between the arches of your feet. So make sure the kettlebell, again, is centered in your midline. I'm going to adjust the YouTube camera for a second. Bear with me here. So again, the kettlebell should be in between the feet, not in front, not behind. So if you're going to see me from this angle, the kettlebell is under my hips. It's in between my groin. So our first movement's a figure eight. So we're going to go right hand in front, left hand behind our hips to grab the kettlebell, and we're going to sling it into a waiter's clean. When I grab the kettlebell from a figure eight, I keep my back hand in a underhand position to receive the bell like this. I personally don't like grabbing it overhand, but do what makes you happy. So the kettlebell should be about 1 foot in front of you now that we have our position. It's tilting back, and we're going to go figure eight, right hand, left hand to waiter's clean right hand, and you're going to reverse it. So my left hand is going to stay on the belt, outside my hip, back inside. We're going to go 8 reps. We'll call that rep 1. I'm going to go 4 reps nice and slow from the front. Then I'm going to turn to the side for 4 reps for those of you who are studying the movement patterns. 8 reps on each side is our goal here. So again, figure eight, up. Squeeze your butt to come up, by the way. Reverse figure eight, hinge your hips. Figure eight, up. Squeeze your butt to come up. Reverse figure eight, hinge your hips. Last one. Reverse figure eight. Good. Keep it going, guys. I want 8 reps. I'm just changing my angle. Notice my back hand. It's here, ready to catch the kettlebell. Right hand, left hand. Waiter's clean right hand. Right back down. 8 reps on each side. 6, 7, and 8. Cool. We're going to hit that same movement on the left side if you're going to your left side, if you're staying with me. So left hand will start in front. Right hand will be behind, ready to catch with an underhand position. Waiter's clean left hand. So 4 reps, I'll face this direction. Figure eight. Squeeze your butt to come up. Reverse figure eight. 1. 2. One of my biggest suggestions I can give you and everybody who does kettlebell work, learn when to relax your grip. You don't want to hold on super tight or else it's going to shorten your limbs, your movements. So again, this way, left hand, my right hand is getting ready to receive with the palm up. Reverse. All right, guys, great work. You should have gotten 8 on the left and 8 on the right. Now that we have figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8, the next movement we're going to add is figure 8 to clean. So I guess it might be a tactical clean, but figure 8 to clean. So instead of you catching it in a waiter's position, we're going to catch it with our palm. So let's break it down real fast. This is what it's going to look like. Figure 8 to clean. So don't catch it like a waiter. So we'll try that again. Figure 8 to, oh, I messed up. That's what happens when you're in the flow, okay? It happens. Figure 8 to clean. Let's go 8 reps on each side. 4 times I'll face this way, then 4 times I'll face out. Figure 8, catch it clean, hike it down. Figure 8, catch it clean, hike it down. Good. I'm going to face the other way. Keep going if you're ahead of me. Figure 8, catch it clean, put it down. Figure 8, catch it clean, put it down. Let's get the left side, same thing, figure 8. Catch it, hike it down. Give me 8. Remember how I'm catching that kettlebell behind my hips. My palm is facing the bell. I'm catching it in an underhand position, which allows me to uppercut the kettlebell up. A little less energy versus having it in an overhand position like this. Really stressful on the shoulder. All right, cool. That should be 8 on each side. Figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to normal clean, hike the bell down. So now, creating a kettlebell flow is all about just combining movements and exercises together. Everybody has what feels good to them. What feels good to me might not feel good for you. So bear that in mind when you're looking to flow. We're going to combine now figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to normal clean. I want to hit that for 4 times on each side. You can follow along and we'll be good to go. Right hand is on first. We're going figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to normal clean, hike it down. Let's do that again. Right hand on the bell, figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to normal clean, hike it down. Figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to normal clean, hike it down. Last one, figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse fig 8, fig 8 to normal clean, hike it down. Let's repeat that on the other side. I'll go a side view for you. My left hand is on the bell. Left hand to right hand to left hand. Reverse down. Left hand to right hand to left hand. Clean. Hike it. Good. Left, right. Waiter's clean left. Reverse figure 8. Figure 8. Clean. Catch it. Hike it down. 2 more of these. Figure 8 to waiter's clean. Reverse fig 8. Figure 8 to normal clean. Hike it down. Figure 8 to waiter's clean. Reverse fig 8. Figure 8 to normal clean. Hike it down. So, we've now combined figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8 to normal clean. So that's our current string of movements together. Take 30 seconds to a minute to digest. Think about the pattern we just practiced. I'm going to scroll through, see if anyone has any questions, thoughts. Feel free to ask. So the next piece we're going to talk about is lateral to the side of us. The wrist has to be steady all the time, or is it okay to flex it? Good question, Abiha. So I would say you want your wrist while the kettlebell is moving, to be relaxed. When the kettlebell is in a position like a racked position, or the top of a snatch, or the top of a jerk, you want the wrist stable. So a relaxed wrist and grip when the kettlebell is moving around, even if it's swinging forward, don't squeeze so hard on the grip. Or when it's going to the side, keep it light on the wrist. But when you're racking the bell or it's going above head, tight wrist. Hopefully that helps you out, okay? So our next movement is going to be lateral. Call it what you will. I call it a cross body clean. It goes across the body. So I want to talk about this. I'll stand up. I prefer for this flow that you don't pivot your feet. Pivoting your feet is fine. It's awesome. Super functional, super feng shui. But if you can avoid doing the ankle rotations for this round, then this flow will give you a lot of fluidity in your spine and in your shoulders. If you pivot your feet, you're still going to get plenty of benefits from this flow, but not the exact same as if you keep them steady. So our crossbody clean, I'm going to demo once or twice, and then I want to talk a little bit about it before we all practice. So according to our flow, we would have ended up figure eight, waiter's clean, reverse figure eight clean. So this would be our next movement. During your crossbody clean, I want you to take the bell from this side. So notice my upper body is already facing the weight. Because when I catch that figure eight, the weight is already pulling me over here. So what's wrong with my spine following the weight, right? So we're going to end up here. When we do our cross body clean, we're going to throw it across our body. Think of a football, right? You want to throw it across your body. Think of a baseball. So cross body, we're going to cast it out, and we're going to rotate our upper body and restabilize where we started. So let's go through 8 of these. That was rep 1 for me. Rep 4, I'm going to give you a thought. That's 2, 3, 4. When you're throwing the kettlebell out, relax your grip. Don't squeeze. Let it slip through your grip a little bit. Then retighten your grip as it comes through your midline. 3 more again. That way you don't hurt the front of your shoulder. Let's get 1 more. Switch to the other side. Cross body cleans. Remember, relax your grip when you cast the kettlebell. And retighten your grip when you stabilize. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, again, if you kept your grip relaxed, you should have felt the back of the shoulder get a little bit of a stretch, maybe even your lat. Abeja, I'm happy that you found some help there. Guys, again, if you have any questions, it's a live. I'm giving some time. I'd love for you to ask if you have questions. If I find them, I'll answer them the best I can. So right now we have figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8 to normal clean, cross body clean. So we're going to combine all that together. We're going to go 4 rounds in a row. Right hand is going to start on the kettlebell. Feel free to follow along. So we're going figure 8 to waiter, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to clean, cross body clean, hike it down. Let's repeat. Figure 8 to waiter, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to clean, cross the body, relax your grip. Good, 2 more, hike it down. Figure eight to waiter, reverse figure eight. Figure eight to clean, cross body clean. Hike it down. Last one on this right side. Figure eight to waiter, reverse fig eight. Figure eight to clean, cross body. Good, let's hit the other side. Left hand on. Figure eight to waiter, reverse fig eight. Fig eight to clean, cross body clean. Repeat the pattern. Fig eight to waiter, reverse fig eight. Fig eight to clean, cross body. Two more of these little suckers. Last one here. Fig eight to waiter, reverse fig eight. Fig eight to clean, cross body clean, and rest. All right, so take a small breather. We've now combined a series of movements that are starting hopefully to feel a bit more fluid as you keep repeating them back to back. Take 30 seconds to a minute, digest, maybe practice it in your head a little bit. So this next one, I call it a lateral reach. It's reaching across your body and towards the floor. So before I give you the kettlebell, I want you to follow me with just your hands. So you've just finished the cross body clean. Now what I want you to do is get your spine twisting even more. So your kettlebell is going to go from this clean to a lateral reach. I don't want the kettlebell just going through here. I want the kettlebell to be as close as it can towards the floor. I want the right side of my body to get as long as possible. So most people end up doing this sweep here. Try to get your hand closer to the ground. So here's a demonstration. Again, loose grip will help you get where you want to go. Throwing the kettlebell out so it can go across will also help you here. So 8 of those. Loose grip at the bottom. Push your hips away from the weight. Notice when the kettlebell goes left, my hips go right. Open your back shoulder. Right, let the pec open up, that other arm that doesn't have any weight. Let's get 8 reps on each side. And other side, as soon as you hit your 8. Lateral reach. Reach. How close to the floor can you get while continuing to load your hips? All right. So we're going to combine everything. We're going to go 3 rounds. Figure 8 to waiter, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. Let's go 3 times on each side. My right hand is on the bell. Let's get it going. Figure 8 to waiter. Reverse fig 8. Fig 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. Hike it down. Repeat the pattern. Figure 8 to waiter. Reverse fig 8. Fig 8 to clean. Throw it across the body clean. Lateral reach across the body clean. Hike it down. Repeat again. Figure 8 to waiter. Reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. You're on the other side. Hike it down. Left hand on the bell. Left hand, right hand. Left hand, waiter clean. Reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. Hike it down. Let's repeat. Left hand on the bell, figure 8 to waiter. Reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. Repeat again. Last one, best one. Shoot. 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 Cross body. Take a small breather. Hopefully we're starting to feel a little bit more fluid. Good work, everybody. Our last movement here is going to be the over-under clean. I also call it wax on, wax off. As it goes wax on, and you grab the kettlebell, you wax off. You wax on, you wax off. You wax on, you wax off. So that's our next movement coming to get it to the other side, and then the flow will go from side to side. So it's our last few minutes. I want to do this one together, and then I'd love for you to put on, your own tunes at home, play a song, and see how long you can go without stopping. And then when the weight, if it feels too light, start to add weight. So this is our last movement. It's probably the hardest one. I'm going to show you with a very light kettlebell, so that way you can see me freeze in the middle of the movement. So when we wax on, wax off, you've just finished. Your last movement was a lateral reach. To wax on, wax off, you need to throw the kettlebell away from you. You have to cast it out away from your body for it to safely go through your midline. So the over-under clean, it goes out, through. So again, right hand on it, out, through. Your left hand will get ready to grab the kettlebell during this pendulum swing right here. And it will finish the movement where it started. So I'll go again with that right hand. Out, through the midline. As it comes up, I switch hands. I'll end up on this side. So I'm going to go from this direction. Out, let it go through the midline. As it comes up, switch hands and finish the momentum. So for the next, let's say 60 seconds, I want you to play with this. I'll go slow motion if you're going with me. Out, let it pass through your midline. Switch hands. You want a loose grip, guys. Loose grip. You don't want to hold on tight during all this tension being moved on us. You want to move with the kettlebell. So relax your grip. If the kettlebell you're using is too heavy, maybe lighten the load. But wax on, wax off, right? Goes through my body, other hand takes over, switches. Go about 30 more seconds of practicing this movement, then we're going to add it into the flow. Wax on, wax off. Not only, there's plenty of functionality, just so you know, in this movement. People always ask, well, what's the point? If you really want to get at it, it's really great spine rotation, very good internal and external rotation on your shoulders, very good grip understanding, very good hand-eye coordination, very good core engagement, midline engagement. There's a lot of benefits you can get out of this. It's just about taking time to practice. So, we have our flow. Figure 8 to waiter's clean, reverse figure 8, figure 8 to clean, cross body clean, lateral reach, wax on, wax off, and you're on the other side. So we're going to run this together. I'd love for you to follow along. I'm going to go 3 rounds in a row on each side for a total of 6. And after that, we'll be done. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask while you guys continue to practice. So right hand on the bell, figure 8 to waiter, reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to clean, cross body clean, lateral reach, wax on, wax off. Should be on the other side. Hike the kettlebell down. Figure 8 to waiter, reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to clean, cross body clean, lateral reach, wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. On the right hand side, hike it down. Figure 8 to waiter, reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to clean, cross body clean, Lateral reach. Wax on, wax off. Left hand side, hike it down. Hike it up, figure 8 to waiter. Reverse, figure 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. Wax on, wax off. Right hand side, hike it down. Figure 8 to waiter. Reverse, fig 8. Fig 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. Wax on, wax off. Left side, hike it down. Figure 8 to waiter. Reverse figure 8. Figure 8 to clean. Cross body clean. Lateral reach. Wax on, wax off. Good. If you're still going, go ahead and do your thing. If you want to ask any questions, feel free to ask for about a minute before we log off today. Abeha, good work. I'm happy you found something to learn and do. Hopefully something new for you. Kettlebell Kings Instagram Live. Thank you guys for tuning in. Only Fitness. I'm happy you found some value. If you guys have any questions or ever just looking for some guidance, you can find me on Instagram or YouTube at The Crazy Trainer. I have some material there. If you're looking for coaching, happy to dive into that conversation with you too. Other than that, how many sequences do I have? Only Fitness, I have like over 50. On my personal site, I have, I think, about like 20 something uploaded, and then I'm uploading new ones all the time. During the demos of the lighter bells, why not engage with them like they're real? 100% pitch black forge. Like, treat the lighter kettlebell just like you do a heavy kettlebell, and the better you get with a lighter kettlebell, add more weight, and you're going to see your strength gains go up. Quaddy, I'm happy you found something. Looking forward to trying this flow. Looking forward to seeing you in Miami. For Lane Mind U, I'll see you there. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Again, if you have any questions or any thoughts, you're looking for more help, just shoot me a direct message at The Crazy Trainer. All right? May the flow be with you. If you learned it, make sure you practice it and post it. Shoot me a tag. I'd love to see it. All right, guys.